You may be wondering how much you'll be able to contribute to your 401k or 403b in 2025, particularly if you factor in the catch-up contributions. Well, we know that if you turn 50 by the end of the calendar year, you will be able to make an additional contribution to your 401k or 403b. In 2024, that additional amount was $7,500. When added to your regular contribution of $23,000, that raised your total contribution to $30,500. Well, starting in 2025, a new catch-up contribution comes into play for those who turn 60, 61, 62, or 63 by the end of the calendar year. Now, though the catch-up contribution for those ages in 2025 still isn't totally clear, here's what we do know. According to Secure 2.0, you'll be able to contribute the greater of $10,000 or 150% of the 2024 catch-up limit. Now, the 2024 catch-up limit is $7,500, so 150% of that amount is $11,250. Easy peasy, right? Well, not so fast. According to the Congressional Summary of Secure 2.0, Congress really intended the 2025 special catch-up to be the greater of $10,000 or 150% of the 2025 catch-up limit, not 150% of the 2024 catch-up limit. So to clarify what the catch-up contribution will be, Congress will have to draft a bill that would fix that error along with a few other glitches in Secure Act 2.0. Regardless of the outcome of that bill, we know that for 2025, the catch-up for ages 60 to 63 will be at least $11,250. And once the IRS establishes the special catch-up contribution for 2025, each subsequent year will simply be indexed for inflation starting in 2026. And keep in mind, those limits apply to both traditional 401ks and 403bs and their Roth counterparts. Now, let me take a quick moment to weigh in on why I think if you are in the 24% bracket or lower, you should direct every last dollar of those 401k or 403b contributions to the Roth portion of those accounts. And by the way, I'll simultaneously be making the case for why you should be directing your company match to the Roth portion of those accounts as well. The first reason you should be considering a Roth 401k or Roth 403b is because of the cataclysmic fiscal trajectory of our nation. We're fast closing in on $36 trillion of debt, and we're slated to add an additional $2 trillion per year over the course of the next 10 years. Now, debt in and of itself isn't the issue. It's the debt relative to our country's gross domestic product. Our country's debt to GDP ratio is currently 124%, and according to a recent study out of Penn Wharton, could hit 200% as early as 2040. That's a problem because if we haven't righted our fiscal ship of state by then, according to the study, no combination of raising taxes or reducing spending would arrest the financial collapse of our country. To head all of this off, former Comptroller General of the federal government, David M. Walker, has said that we will have to double tax rates by 2030. Every year we postpone doubling taxes means the fix beyond 2030 will be that much more austere and that much more draconian. Contrast a doubling of tax rates with the near historic low tax rates we now enjoy. We're currently experiencing some of the lowest tax rates we've seen in our lifetime. When you contribute after-tax dollars to a Roth 401k or Roth 403b, you're choosing to pay taxes at those historically low tax rates, so that by the time you do withdraw that money years down the road, you've done all the heavy lifting and can take that money out 100% tax-free. Furthermore, distributions from Roth 401ks and Roth 403bs do not count against the provisional income thresholds that could cause Social Security taxation. Moreover, they won't count against the IRMA thresholds that might cause you to pay higher Medicare Part B and D premiums in retirement. In summary, we know that tax rates even 10 years from now are likely to be much higher than they are today. So these new catch-up rules for people who turn 60, 61, 62, or 63 by the end of the calendar year will allow them to sock away even more tax-free dollars so they can be better prepared for the tax apocalypse that is looming on our country's horizon. Folks, my upcoming book, The Guru Gap, How America's Financial Gurus Are Leading You Astray and How to Get Back on Track, is now available for pre-order on Amazon. Take the opportunity to order your copy today. By the way, in the next 10 years, I'm looking to put 1 million Americans on the road to the 0% tax bracket. If you would like some help implementing a balanced, comprehensive approach to tax-free retirement that shields you from the impact of higher taxes down the road, head on over to davidmcknight.com and click on the Connect with an Advisor button. I'm happy to refer you to an advisor in the Power Zero Network that's been trained, vetted, and qualified personally by me. If you're a financial professional and want to learn how to become a certified Power Zero Advisor, head over to powerzero.com and opt into my free video series. And if you have any comments or questions, feel free to drop them into the comment section below. I'll respond to every single one of them personally. And don't forget to click like, subscribe, and the bell so you never miss a video. This is David McKnight. I look forward to seeing you on the next video.